Hello, welcome back. I'm going to be showing off my Nezha build. It is pretty disgusting what this frame can do, and the play rate isn't the greatest, but like it's a pretty standard divine retribution. Arcane Avengers here because why not, man? It doesn't you could slap anything you want here. Concentration here because I low-key think it's one of the best arcanes in the game. Of course, maximum range. We did positive strength for Roar. I think Roar is a lot better than Zata's for this, specifically because we're going to be playing it the DOT side. As for the weapons we'll be using, Babonico. We're missing 2 mods on this, but we're running a Debilitate build. Pretty fun. Of course, we're running double here. With the code of Babonico, you're going to be able to replicate this so much better. It's actually going to be so amazing, since that was just announced like yesterday or the day before. We have Compressor. I probably won't be using this too much. It's just an extra like crutch to rely on. And then as for our melee, we're just running Praetos. It's just standard Praetos. You should probably run Amalgam or Chowder on it or whatever you want. It doesn't matter too much. We're primarily using it for its parkour velocity and sprint speed and slide and all that. But without further ado, let's jump right into a Kuva survival showing off Nezha. I think this frame is actually so disgusting. A really good frame just to like sit back and vibe on.
Harvesting Kuva nearby. Set off the alarms to draw them out.
Especially,
then steal their Kuva catalysts.
especially in high level content, considering their Ward Halo was
As
just
expected,
perma
Grenier have shut down the
invincibility
environmental
pretty much.
systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use these to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
We're an alt-fire warrior, of course. And because the equilibrium, we're warrior energy, because our center regenerates energy for us, which is actually really nice. As you can see, just fire off your alt-fire and Babonico only just disappear. It does this for most stats, because I use Babonico because it's like, I don't know, too often. You can see that more even if you know them. It's just calming. And knowing that they won't ever be able to kill you is always a benefit. You'll see me moving around a little bit too fast. It's just, it's the Praetos thing. But in like, old Carisha or Rebellion or whatever it's called, it's not enough movement speed even then, but it's still nice to have. And of course, if you use this exact build, you can always get some crazy Also, yes, I did make my Vonko color white to see as possible. Like, the damage vulnerability off of such an ability as well also makes Nezha just really simple bad big numbers on.
Activating it will buy you more time.
As you can see that the Vonko does primary fire, so it's just fire for itself and just fire into them. And with those last 2 mods, you can do whatever you want, but you can even do some mod checkers and probably fit in some other things. I'm a big fan of Nezha. I'm looking forward to seeing once we get Nezha heirloom, because I'm hoping it's the next heirloom, but it probably won't be. Considering our next, we just got a warframe, so our next heirloom is definitely, which in that case, it's probably gonna be like Nova. Alright, it is something important to remember since we are like just on a set duration. You're gonna want to cast your second ability or your third ability or fourth before you cast your floor, just so you can keep as much uptime as possible. They all just disappear in front of you. It's so beautiful. Man. Alright, with a Valbon reaver coming soon too. That could be wonderful, man. directly after the Nezha showcase. I'm going to be doing a Bob on one. Enough about Bob on, let's get back to Nezha. It is also really important to remember is the thing that something over Firewalker isn't not necessarily bad anymore. Firewalker cleanses for you and I think the teammates too. It's always an augment to really bring something up to the team. And Warding Halo is a really good augment for Nezha if you want to just keep your Halo and someone else as well to keep them alive. Especially if you have a friend who's dying or something. It happens. Or if you're giving someone to restart start, like playing with a newer player who needs help surviving. It's a really solid survivability tool to give them. Honestly, I don't think there's any other augments worth running on Nezha other than Warding Halo, Divine Retribution. Now, let's see if the DOT can beat an Acolyte. That looks like I can. Pretty easily, too. If you do enough damage already, you could also go ahead and run Zatas. Not Zatas, All-Star. Just you can prime enemies with Blast and heat even more while you're already like playing around with this game and you're being. And if you just need a little bit more survivability with CC, that's your max. If it's for some reason not enough, and you just need like a 25 to 50 cost ability. Silence isn't bad either. There's a sub-boom option if you want to hard CC violence out of nothing either.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
Look at that. We're 585.
Extraction is available.
So what's that, like 120 KPM? About. It's like 115 is what I'd more so put my finger on. Now you guys are going to watch me struggle move around this thing because I'm too like... I'm playing like a Mario Ice level. Sliding around everywhere. Although I'm also like pretty sure that Warding Halo makes you immune to status effects. I know it for sure gives you pressure, but I can just do that to myself. But yeah. Also, if you're using this exact build, make sure your Babonico is either bright white or lime green. Make your opponents really like question why they are the way they are. Why am I having so much trouble getting out of this? Man, I love the Cuba Fortress. I gotta leave this. Okay, so we're just gonna abort the mission. Anyways, man. Oh yeah, sorry about the like no recent uploads recently. My computer recently shot itself, so I just haven't been able to put anything up for like the last few months. It's been really unlucky because I know that last Varuna video popped off, and then immediately I wasn't able to follow up or anything or do any testing like the comments were talking about. But either way, super solid frame. Does pretty much everything you'd want to. Really good as just like a solo do-it-yourself. Here it is, Safeguard Warding Halo. Again, you could swap out Avenger for like literally anything works here. If you're going Null Store, you could run Hotshot just to full prime everything. Or this probably procs off Divine Retribution. It'd probably be pretty disgusting. For a while, I just ran Strike because Divine Retribution with Okina just melts rooms. There's so much you could do with this frame. It's actually so gross. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.